I'm so excited for today's video. I'm going to show you how to do a complete color street manicure from beginning to end all the way through. Normally I stop in the middle or I stop after doing a couple designs, but I want to show you the whole entire process. So are you ready? Here we go. In addition, dun, 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 I want to show you a comparison. This one is called Chasing Clouds, and this one is called Glazed Over. Now, let me know in the comments if you would like to see more of these comparisons. So here's the comparison. Chasing Clouds is our Prism FX. So if you look very closely at that glitter, it is going to have a bit of a 3D look to it as it shines, and this glitter is specially cut in Germany to have that special 3D look in the glitter, even though it goes on your finger 2D. Okay, so that's Chasing Clouds. This one is the Glazed Over. This is going to give you a pearl effect, like a glazed donut. Can you see how it's reflecting the light? It's really gorgeous. And so they both look white, but the glazed donut has a glazed over has a bit of a pink opal sheen to it. So again, let me know in the comments if that's the type of video you'd like to see, where I take a couple of sets and compare them for you. Well, I did this in my VIP group, and I asked them which of these two sets they would like to see me apply, and they picked this one. So this is what we're going to apply today. So you always open by tearing the tab in the back, and inside your color street, hang on a second, let's go back to this view. Inside your color street, you're going to get a nail file, a nail prep pad, instructions, and your set. All right, so we always start with the nail prep pad. This is actually like an alcohol wipe. We're going to clean our nails with the nail prep pad, making sure we get everywhere, because nail polish, 100% nail polish, does not adhere well to body oils, and our cuticles produce oils that help keep our nails healthy. And so we need to rub that off and rub all the oils off of our fingertips, and I like to go underneath the bottom of my nails as well, just to get everything clean. All right, because we want our color street to stick, and we want it to stick well. So there is a tear tab right here, and with color street you're going to get 8 different sizes, 2 of each size, so a total of 16 strips. And then what you're going to do is you're going to find the strip that matches the size of your nail. So they're giving you lots of options because everyone's nails are a different size. And I suggest you start at the pinky and work your way forward. We definitely, no matter what we do, we want to leave our thumbs for last, because as you've seen in my other videos, our thumbs are our tools. So here's our first piece. For me, this second from the smallest works best for my pinky. It has a purple tab. You want to take off that purple protective layer. And then your silver tab is your actual color street. It's 100% real nail polish, 95% dry. I like to put it back on the backing just to have a little bit more stability in holding it. You're going to line it up with your cuticle, but not on your cuticle, so not on the skin part. And then you're going to press down the middle, and I like to give a little tug on this side to pull it tight on this side, and then a little tug on this side to pull it tight over here without any wrinkles. And then I'm going to use my thumbnail to go under my pinky nail and perforate it off and wrap over the edges. Just like that. And our pinky's done. Oh, I have a little bit right here on the skin, so I'm just going to press between my skin and my nail to perforate that little piece off, just like that, and then it comes right off. There we go. Now I can actually use this other side on, I'm going to use it actually on my pointer finger. I think that'll fit right there. Actually, no, that looks a little too small. All right, I'm going to go with my pinky. Putting it on, again, lining up, whoops, with your cuticle, but not on your cuticle. Looks a little low, actually. Let me readjust that. So as you can see, it's capable of being lifted and put back on. You just don't want to do that. You don't want to do that once you start pressing down. So I'm going to pull this because you see a couple of wrinkles right in there. I'm going to pull that to help straighten that out, and pull on this side to help straighten that out. And I definitely have, because this side is bigger, so as you can see, one side is more narrow and then the other side is a little bit wider. So you basically get two different sizes with each strip. So this side is the wider side, so it is definitely on my skin, and I'm just going to rub my thumbnail between my skin and my pinky nail to perforate that off right in there. And then I'm going to wrap this part over around the edge. Use my thumbnail to perforate off and not have so big of a wrap, and then peel this part off right here. There's a little more coming right off. There we go. And we've got two done. Come on, there we go. Next, we're going to do our ring fingers. With this one, my ring fingers right now are a little long, so I can only use one strip per finger. I can't use the back side like I did with the pinkies. So I think this is going to be a good size right here. And on the other strip, I'm going to grab the same one, which is this one right here. And these are going to go my ring fingers. So we're taking off that protective sheet. We're taking off our color street and lining it up with our cuticle, but not on the cuticle, just like that. Pressing down the middle, giving a little pull on this side, giving a little pull on this side, and then using my thumbnail to go underneath and perforate it off. And yeah, that little piece is too small for any other nails for me, unless I do it on my toenails. All right, next, same thing, purple comes off, our color street. Oh, and as you can tell, this is actually not see-through, so just in case you were curious, I could see a little bit of a shadow, so I'm thinking some color might shine through, but for the most part, it is not a see-through set. It's not transparent. All right, lining it up with my cuticle. Actually, I think I have it a little far over, so I need to move it that way a little bit. Okay. Pressing down the middle, giving a little tug on this side, Give a little tug on this side. Looks like I got a little bit on my cuticle, but it's okay. I just push my cuticle back and there we go. We're good. And using my thumbnail, go underneath my ring finger, perforate it off, and wrap over the edges. So when I say wrap over the edges, this is what I'm ending up with. Some color street along the edge. Ideally, it's going to look more like this and this, and not so much like this. I would prefer for there to be more wrapped over the edge than what I'm showing on that finger and my pinky. The reason why is because Color Street does do a little bit of shrinking. All nail polish, as it dries and cures, does shrink back a little bit. And so what you want to do is, by having that little bit wrapped around the edge, it as that 5%, because remember it's 95% dry, so it's got 5% more to cure. So as it's curing that 5%, it's going to do a little bit of that shrinking, and by having it wrapped over the tip, it's not going to expose the tip of your nail when it's done with that little bit of shrinking. It's going to leave your nail completely covered. But it's okay if it doesn't. So like on the one, like on this one, if the tip of my nail ends up showing, my nail is so long right now, I don't mind filing a little bit of the tip of my nail off in order for it to look completely finished at the end. All right, next. This size works great for my middle finger. Again, purple tab. Silver tab is your color street. And my middle finger is too long for me to use both sides of the color street. So and then I'm going to use my thumbnail to go perforate that off and wrap it around. There's a little bit on this edge. I'm going to just simply use my thumbnail again. It's my tool to perforate it off. And see how easy that thumbnail works? Works fantastic. Okay, pointer fingers. That one I think is this one. Now, sometimes my pointer fingers I can use both sides. Sometimes not. Again, my nails are kind of long right now. So we'll see what happens once we perforate this off. All right. Give a little tug on this side. Give a little tug on that side. Wrap it over the edge. Perforate with my thumbnail. Wrap around. And then I need to perforate right here along the edge. So what do you guys think so far? It's going pretty fast, huh? And have you noticed? I am touching my nails and they are they're dry. There's no smudging, no smearing. That's what I absolutely love about Color Street. Now, let's line this up. Will it work? It's a close call. I don't think so. I'm not gonna push it. Let's see, where's another one that might fit? This one. Yep. All right, so. But yes, the fact that Color Street is 95% dry and therefore it does not smudge and smear, and I can pretty much go do anything in the middle of my manicure. Like if, as some of you know, I foster dogs, and if one of my dogs would need my attention in the middle of a manicure, I could definitely stop what I was doing and go tend to them and not worry about a thing. Not worry about my nail smudging or smearing. Oh my goodness, look at how pretty this is. Okay, a little bit on the cuticle right here. Oops, sorry. There we go. And a little bit right there. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys can see the reflection of this glitter. I don't know if this camera is picking it up, but man, my eyes are. In person, it is even more gorgeous than whatever you're seeing on that camera. It really, really is. All right, so here's the part where I normally stop, right? I get this far. I like to leave my tips to cure for 30 minutes before I do any filing, but I will file them for you today. I also tend to not do my thumbs because those are my tools, but I want you to know how to actually do it. So let's do it today. For me, the second to the largest piece works great on my thumbs. And I am blessed and lucky that I can use the largest piece as a pedicure. All right, so lining it up just like every other piece, lining it up with my cuticle and pressing down the middle, giving a pull to try to get those wrinkles out of the side, and press on this side, pull on this side, and I'm gonna need to press because there's a little bit on my skin right there, and perforate underneath here just like that, wrap around the edge, and now I'm gonna go through, because I still have my right thumb, I can help my left thumb by perforating right in there and peeling this off. You see that? So simple and easy to do, right? All right, thumbs looking good. Next, the other side. Again, second to the largest piece. Pull off the purple, pull off the silver tab, and line this up with my cuticle. To press it and pull on this side to get the wrinkles out. Press and pull on this side. And then I'm using my thumbnail to go underneath and perforate off. I can do that without ruining this thumb. Okay? Now, however, you see how, oh, it's not bad, but it's kind of on the edge right here. Actually, this one's not so bad, but there's a little bit right in here and a little bit right in here that I like to clean up. So if I were to use my thumbnail to start pressing on here, this nail is actually too soft and will start to get pushed back, and I'll ruin that. I don't want to do that. So I will use one of these. It's a cuticle pusher with a rubber tip, and I will simply use that to press down this area and perforate anything I need to perforate. That's one thing. That's one tool that I can use. Actually, just pushing this down seems to have fixed it. It's now no longer on the skin. And same with that side. It's now really not on the skin. Let's see if we can get that first. There. So just by pushing it down, we've got a nice smooth edge. Let's see how about this side. I see that this little part is lifted up. I can press that down with this cuticle pusher and not ruin my manicure on the other finger. Okay, I think is that a little bit there? That might be a little bit right in there. My naked eye couldn't see it, but I could see it on the camera. There we go. Okay, looking good. So this is where I would wait a half an hour for this to cure, for all those little pieces in there to cure. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how to finish this off. this is where our package that came with the nail file comes in handy. I actually have a nail file because it's wrapped in plastic. I actually have one that's already unwrapped. And what you're going to do is, I'm actually going to switch cameras. There we go. What you're going to do is you want to go at a angle downward. So you want to go downward angle and you're going to perforate right in there. Right in here, we're going to go at this angle, perforating downward. And all that's doing is it's rubbing right up against the edge of my nail, and any of the color streak that's there is going to get perforated so we can take it right off. Now, let's see. So it's perforated right in here. So it's gone at a downward angle, and therefore this area is now perforated off and it's going to peel right out. Do you see that? Leaving that nail nice and smooth right there. And so I'm just going to do that on all of them, is get rid of all that little piece that's been perforated off and ready to come out of there, just like that. And let's see. A lot of times once it's dried up, it will actually even start to fall out this part underneath your nail. So I'll even go to bed with it fully covered, and then in the morning a lot of it is already gone. Oop. There we go. All right, so we have a complete manicure done. All 10 nails completely dry. We can go and do whatever we need to do. I just suggest that you stay away from water, you stay away from oils for the next 30 minutes. No lotions and oils for 30 minutes, and let this cure the rest of the way. And in the meantime, you can transfer laundry, you can play with your kids, you can, I don't know, take your dog for a walk, you can tie your shoes, you can do all sorts of things because it's dry to the touch and there's zero smudging. That's 100% real nail polish, 95% dry, and we did all 10 of my nails in 23 minutes with a lot of talking. So probably could have even taken me less, but I did a lot of talking and demonstrating, and so I went pretty slow. So I hope that helps. If anyone has any questions about how to use Color Street, let me know. And I hope you will find me on Facebook with Love D Nails VIPs and ask to join the private group, and that's where I share with you all the new things that Color Street is coming out with. And so at the time of this video that I'm recording it, they're actually launching their Valentine sets today. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it helps you to apply your Color Street. Have a great day. Bye.